Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another week in GTA Online. This week, the Revolter is going to be your podium vehicle, so if you want to spin the wheel for a free vehicle that is pretty decent, then definitely try and doing so. Of course, you also have the triple cash NRP on Motor Wars adversary mode, as well as double cash NRP on the bunker, diamonds, and missile bait adversary modes too. But that's not all, because bunkers are also double cash. So if you happen to have some bunker stock laying around, go ahead and sell it. Of course, it's also worth it to once again start buying some supplies for it again, so you can have that running in the background while you're doing that certain heist on that island that you've been doing for the past 5 months. And if you're not familiar with how the bunker works and all the good stuff, I have made a guide on this a little while ago, so check that out in the eye on the top right of your screen if you want to get started with the bunker, because it's still pretty worth it to own one in my opinion. For discounts this week, there is 50% off bunkers and bunker renovations, as well as 40% off the APC, half-track, Paragon R, and the laser weapons. And for Twitch Prime, it's the usual free Kasaka sonar station, as well as $200,000 simply given to you for free, as well as 70% off the armed Boxville, 70% off the JB700W, and 35% off the weaponized dinghy. If you're not yet familiar with Twitch Prime and you want to know more about it, I'll leave an eye in the top right of your screen. And if you already have the Twitch Prime membership and you're not yet using it on any of your favorite streamers on Twitch, then by all means feel free to consider me by clicking the link in the description down below. And if you want my personal advice on discounts this week, personally I'd say get a bunker if you don't have one already. It's arguably one of the very last passive businesses that is, in my opinion, worth getting. Especially when there's double cash NRP going on, you can walk away with a very cool $2 million for having it running in the background. If it's something to really go out of your way for to get it, I personally wouldn't say so, especially considering the fact that Kyber Rico is still a thing. But if you have the money you're laying around for it and you're looking to just make some stable money while you're just doing other things in the game, then it's definitely worth doing so if you don't already have one. In terms of vehicles, I can recommend one, that is the Paragon R. It's one of the nicer vehicles in the sports car. It's also relatively competitive too. Another thing, of course, you want to pick up is an Open Atomizer if you don't already have one. Fantastic weapon that will save your ass many times if you get your vehicle stuck somewhere or just have to get rid of fences. Overall, it's just a very useful weapon, so definitely pick it up if you don't already have one. Premium race for this week is going to be Cutting Corners, Lock the Supers. The car you'll be using for this one is definitely either going to be the Krieger or the Emirates. And the time trial is going to be Elysian Island 2. And the RC time trial is going to be Vespucci Beach. As always, a quick and easy $100,000 for each of them if you manage to beat them. And if you need some help, I'll be uploading a guide for them later today. But with all that said and with all that done, that was it for this one. Thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. And if you really like what you see on the channel, consider becoming a member. Like Chloe, Robert, I Lose Fire, Captain Price, and Dr. Strange Love. Join them and all the other fellow members by clicking the join button down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.